A little kitten was playing in its cozy room, flipping through a colorful comic book about aliens. Bright-eyed and full of imagination, it was completely absorbed in the fantastical story. Green creatures, flying saucers, laser beams. Kiki called its mother from the kitchen. Go outside and get some fresh air. With a small sigh, the kitten closed the comic and padded into the backyard, the afternoon sun casting warm rays over the grass. It sniffed around, chased a butterfly, and then something strange caught its eye, a dusty notebook tucked inside a bush. Curious, the kitten pulled it out. On the cover, written in bold golden letters, were 2 words: Wish Note. It opened the notebook. The first page read, "Whatever you draw or write in this book will come true." The kitten's heart skipped a beat. Was it a prank? A toy? Or was it real? Without thinking twice, the kitten grabbed a crayon and drew a giant alien, just like the one from the comic. It had a massive, slimy green body, like an octopus, and terrifying, glowing purple eyes. The moment the crayon left the page, the ground shook violently. Screams echoed from the streets. The kitten ran to the fence and peeked through the wooden planks. People were running, cars were crashing, buildings crumbled in the distance. And there it was, the alien. Just like in the drawing, towering over the city, roaring, its massive tentacles tearing through rooftops and streetlights. The kitten's eyes widened in horror. What have I done? Its mom rushed out and scooped it into her arms. We need to run. Now. Together with the fleeing townspeople, they found shelter in an underground garage. Hearts pounded, sirens wailed above. Then the kitten remembered. The notebook, the drawing. If the notebook made the alien real, maybe tearing up the drawing could undo it. Without a word, the kitten slipped away from the shelter and sprinted toward the garden where the notebook had been left. But just as it grabbed the notebook, a shadow loomed overhead. The alien. It spotted the kitten. With a monstrous shriek, it reached down and snatched the kitten in a slimy tentacle, lifting it high above the ground, opening its gaping, glowing mouth. The kitten, shaking but determined, tore the page with the drawing right down the middle. In an instant, the alien let out a blinding flash of light, then vanished into thin air. The ground stopped shaking. The silence was deafening. Everything was back to normal. The kitten stood there, the notebook in its paws, stunned. It could wish for anything now. Toys, castles, candy mountains, superpowers. But then it looked around, the destruction, the fear, and realized something. This notebook was too powerful. Some wishes should never come true. So the kitten did the only thing it knew was right. That night, it lit a small fire and dropped the notebook into the flames. The pages curled, turned to ash, and the power of the wish note was gone forever. As the fire crackled, the kitten whispered to itself, "Be careful what you wish for. It just might come true."